Greetings, salutations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Card here with our partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
And today we're back for some more Yoasobi. This time we're checking out the music video Monster. And if you saw our reaction to like racing into the night, then you would know that me and OTK, aka Kayla, had a discussion about Beastars.
Yes,
You know?
we did.
Yes. And so it's only fitting that we watched the official music video for from Yoasobi called Monster, which was from Beastars. So that's how we have arrived at this video.
Okay.
Now, yes. Have you ever heard the full song to this, right?
Probably not. No.
Not, okay. Well, yeah, we're in for a treat.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. Like, I haven't seen the full video either, but yeah, I guess we're in for a treat.
Okay.
I mean, like, yeah, it's Beastars. So shout out to Sonic
Yeah,
Fox.
it is Beastars.
All right, here we go. Okay. I always thought that the premise was kind of wild. like
Yeah.
This wolf is about to like literally just eat this whole ass rabbit, but you know. Damn, just thinking about how they that's a long ass animation strip that they just did. Noticing a pattern in a lot of her videos, like, I mean, there's only been these two and another one that I know I saw with the eyes like always being like censored. Good. I mean, these lyrics is asking the right questions.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe awkward. Oh, those flowers, the death flowers. Trying to be strong or without becoming a monster, but then letting yourself get taken away by all these expectations. Oh man, so that was Yoasobi's Monster. Before we officially dive in, I just want to make sure if there's an English version of it, because what I've been told is that the English version has a different music video, even, and of course it's in English. Okay, yes. I believe. No, it's the same song. Okay. Is this correct? Yeah. All right. So just to make sure. Well, we might as well hear it.
Right.
Yeah, might as well hear it. So, folks, this is now the English version of Yoasobi Monster, which I've not heard before. Like that part, that part is trippy. Like that part is trippy. But we'll discuss that soon. Oh, I didn't recognize the words that was on them. There's the monster creeping in. Oh man, I just wonder what some of the words that they're saying in the music video. I guess that's one that, not that it was lost in translation. I'll mention this as soon as the song ends, because it's on it's fresh in my mind. So what I wanted to quickly say, right, is just noticing. Of course, there's going to be lyrics changes between the Japanese and the English, but I just like a very last portion where it's like he's gonna overcome what's going on in me to residing in me for you. Just the meaning change in the English version, because they left out more so saying me in quotation marks where it was saying like in the sub version to just say I'm just gonna overcome what's residing. So it's already just assuming that it's talking about me to begin with, and that's what a lot of the song, like I felt like the Japanese version was like more implied me, while this is like more direct me when I guess you're saying getting translated over. But yeah, I guess with that said, well, first I'll let you take it away first.
So this is the opening for the anime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's been at least in my top favorite openings in the anime openings, at least in the last 10 years. I always felt like it, obviously not knowing the lyrics, because when you're watching it, they don't sub the openings, which I think they should start doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should start doing that again. But I like the tone of her voice, her how she uses her talent, how she uses her instrument, and I like the music of the song. Um, yeah, definitely has been in my top favorite anime openings in the last 10 years. Um, it's a jam. Now knowing what the lyrics are and seeing the music video for it and knowing in context what Beastars is about, I find it very touching. And I now have a better understanding for the opening. Because sometimes, not every anime opening has something to do with what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on in the anime.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I find that that's more in the last maybe 20 years they've gotten better at that, where it's
Yeah.
kind of like, well, the song kind of will reflects like what's happening in the story, like with My Hero,
Yes.
with Demon Slayer, with Attack on Titan, where the openings reflect the plot of the show. And I like that this opening is like that too. Um, yeah, just okay, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that it kind of it resonates with me because the whole concept of fighting what your natural instincts are, fighting what society puts upon you, uh, fighting the roles you're supposed to play in society, is pretty much kind of what most of the main plot of what Beastars is about.
Yeah.
Fighting those natural instincts, whether you're predator or prey, and how one individual has decided he doesn't want that life, but what really is your true self? Is your true self the act of violence of your instincts, or is it the act of non-violence that you just want to live your life in? You just
Yeah.
kind of want to live your life in a non-violent state, because as the show shows, being a predator, being prey, there's a lot of sexual violence, sexual connotations, visceral violence, um, mental violence that happens. When it comes to the characters and where they fall on the food chain, so to
Yeah.
speak. And Legoshi's resistance to that, his resistance to doing everything that's come before him and trying to find a different way of life for himself, right? It's kind of like that the main protagonist thing of, well, I don't really want to conform to life, so I'm doing my own thing, but if that in turn changes the ideals of society, then that's what I'm doing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, I'm doing this for myself. Trying to figure out what my true self is.
Yeah.
And the lyrics marry that, which I appreciate. Like fighting the monster inside of me. I need like needing to see you smile, needing to see you. That's all I need. Is this really me? I want to be stronger for myself. I want to be stronger for us. I don't want to consume you in a way that is violent. I want to be with you. Because even in regular
Yeah.
human relations, there's still that fine line of consuming your partner and just being with your partner.
Yeah.
Obsession and love, where it all, where the lines blurred. Yeah, I really appreciate their lyricism and delving into the subject matter of the show itself, and marrying it in that way. The music video, it tells the story of the lyrics, it tells the story of the anime. A lot of the scenes of especially them going into the city and like turning a blind eye, like you said,
Yeah.
the censoring of the eyes, and then the censoring of the eyes of him walking out with her Haru, with her out of the subway, and the dangers that you're not. It's one thing if you're at school, because it's a high school anime, guys, if you didn't know. It's one thing if you're at school and you're living your life there, but once you go out into the wider world, it's
It's
how
fair.
people
Yeah.
perceive you.
Fair
Yeah.
game. Well, an unfair
Um,
game is
yeah.
should be
It's
released.
how the people that you're confronted with perceive you and perceive who's the hand that you're holding. Um, and being at the meat market and him striding through that and walking through that, and then him also just Legoshi seeing the beast within inside, but still, you know, if you know if you watch the anime, it's kind of him just, you know, being like a regular dude, you know, not really confident in himself, but gains confidence and gains reassurance as the show goes on in what he wants to achieve for himself. There's other things that happen in that show, but like, you know, such is Legoshi's journey and Haru's journey too. Haru's journey in understanding that she's not just a sexual object. Spoilers, a sexual object, but there is a different way of life to be had outside of just the box that you're shoved into or what you want people to perceive you as, or what people forcibly perceive you as, because there's like a whole subplot of people pretty much calling her a whore and shit, but like watch the anime, I guess. So yeah, if I'm gonna rate the song, and I'm gonna rate the song a 10. I'm gonna rate the music video an 8 because it is just, if like, I love the story that's being told visually, but it's also like, well, it's like an abridged version of the anime. So if you just want an abridged version, watch this music video. But I've already seen the anime, so that's why I give it an 8. All around, like, hey, I think my score is like an 8.59 for the whole package.
So pretty much, I mean, Yoasobi, this is another 10 out of 10 song. It's crazy because the debut song was a 10 and this one's a 10. The music video is pretty much the same, like an 8, because it's rehashing some stuff that we did see. I really, that one part that I keep talking about where it's just a continuous fast cut, I really do like, because knowing how hard that is, like, just thinking about it as from an artist, which is I might give it like more of a 9, because just some of the stuff that they had to do art wise,
technically,
like that shit's amazing. In terms of the like I said, I don't want to, like, pretty much we have the same sentiments on the song. It's just that this unit, because Yoasobi is 2 people, and a lot of people sometimes don't know that. So Ayase is the one that writes the songs, and then Ikura is the one that sings the songs. Like this, they have like this unison, like, that just works. That way, like, Ikura can like convey the song, like the vocals and sing the song that brings Ayase's lyrics to life. And I think it's like a perfect marriage between these artists. Now, hearing it in English, because like I've heard other Yoasobi songs in English, and I think it's really commendable that, you know, she does put out like actual full albums of full songs in English, where it's not her first language, but, you know, it's also, she wants to reach a wider audience. She herself wanted to learn English as well, and it's hard, you know, when it's not your first language, to put out songs in another if English is not your first language, and just like if for us, like if we're trying to put out, you know, a song in another language, it's hard, you know. And the translations, you know, getting that correct, or just trying to get the meanings together when things can easily be lost in translation as well. I just you know, it's a lot of respect, especially on the writing side, the songwriting. So the way that, you know, the lyrics, because the way that this music video first came out, of course, was in Japanese, and seeing how nearly identical the lyrics were in the Japanese version with the subtitles to how they are in the English version, and there not being that much of a difference. However, if you look at it, I mentioned it in the context of me, like in the context of, okay, like this is what it feels like in the Japanese version is more implied, but it feels like in the English version is more direct. And if you look at cultures, especially for how translation subs are, it kind of also feels like that sometimes, where a lot of things are more implied, where there's more nuance with the Japanese subs and the way that those are portrayed to us, versus when we get dubs and it's very more direct, like, because it's more this is more grounded in like I guess I want to use the word American experience. Kind of feels weird saying that, but that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Actually, no, I can't say American experience, but more of a outside of Japan experience, pretty much. I think that's a much better way to say it, but they did call it English version. So I'm just thinking of it as us being here in the US and just thinking about how it would be approached. But in terms of Beastars, yeah, the overall message, man, like when this song first came out, I was just like, yo, why is this a bop? Like, why I was like, yo, why is this song a bop? I love the arrangement. I think that's one of my like, it's just it's tapping, it's always head bopping. Whenever, it's funny enough, whenever a Yoasobi song comes on, because I feel like her voice, the more you listen to it, the more distinct it is. And like if you listen to her versus other Japanese artists, for Ikora's voice and her vocals, it was like really easy to pick out. And yeah, I just rarely skip them because a lot of them a lot of them are jams. But all right, I'm done yapping, folks. we'll catch you guys in the next Yoasobi video. So as always, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, enable notifications, and we'll catch you guys next time. You already know. Doses.